welcome to my channel. Well, I'd like to say that I haven't been doing as many videos lately, and the reason is I've got 843 videos up on my channel, and I've been doing this. I've had this channel up for 31 months. So that comes up to almost a video a day that I've been putting out. And sometimes I run into something that's kind of like writer's block, you know, where you've got things that you can put up for a video, but you just can't get yourself to do it, you know. So I don't want to put a video up if I'm not into it, you know, if I don't have something valid to say, or I'm just not into it, you know. And that could be for a variety of reasons, you know, physical, mental, you know, environmental, whatever. You know, like lately we've been going through extreme heat here, and there's no letting up for the next 10 days, and it's been that way for the last 10 days. Normally, during the summertime, on average, we spend maybe 20 days or so in North Texas with temperatures above 100 degrees. We've exceeded that already, and summer's just... Usually the hottest time of the year for us is in August. July and August, but August it gets even hotter. So anyways, fortunately I'm inside, and I don't have to, you know, work anymore, so I take advantage of the air conditioner. But still, because there's a potential of blackouts and everything, our power supply, you know, provider and everything wants us to not use any electrical equipment if at all possible, and turn our thermostats up between 2 p.m. and like 8 p.m. So fortunately we haven't had any blackouts or anything like that. But anyways, let's get back to this. So I'll be putting up more videos and stuff like that. I'm starting to, you know, adjust to everything that's going on. But one of the things that Olight had recently is an emergency whistle. And look at this, you don't get any run time, you don't get any range, you know, whistle range and all that. I'm used to seeing a lot of, you know, they package it like this, and usually when you pull it out, there's an instruction manual and a little film. You know, it's not a battery, so you don't have anything to remove. But yeah, you just get that and nothing. You know, nothing back here. Usually this is hollow and it's got a lot of stuff. So that's kind of unusual. And the other different thing is, because this is a free whistle, I thought it would probably be plastic. This is metal. This is a metal whistle, and it's twin tube. All right, anybody that's listening on headsets, protect your ears, because I'm just going to give a short little tweet with it. And that's not really blowing hard. Now, why incorporate a whistle, you know, with your EDC stuff? Well, you don't have enough stuff hanging from your keychain, do you? I mean, you know, it's got to weigh like 3 or 4 pounds. Mine's already. I keep adding little things, and a whistle would be a good thing, especially for old people. You don't need one of those life alerts. Help, I've fallen down and I can't get up. You should carry your cell phone with you, you know. Or this, a whistle. Now, what's the advantage of a whistle over just yelling? Have you ever yelled a lot, like in a concert or a football game or something? You know, you've screamed a lot and your voice gets hoarse. Imagine if you're out in the woods or somewhere and you're yelling help all day. The next day you wouldn't be able to whistle anything or yell anything. You might be able to whistle if you're good at whistling. But these carry far, and they attract attention. Now, you're not... I don't know why it says you're an awesome dad. They're trying to tell me something, because as far as I know, I've only been a stepdad. I've had women claim that they were pregnant, but... anyways. Yeah. I've been a stepdad. Anyways, this was free, and it came with that, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And it feels like it weighs a couple of ounces, would be my guess. Now they have a tool, you know, that costs like $40-something. It's got a pry bar and a whistle built into it and all this other stuff. Alright, this is ounces. Let's see how close I was. Not even, man. It's less than an ounce. Look at that. Crazy. We got to get back to grams, I think. I don't know where grams are. That's not grams. That's not grams. There we go. 23.5 grams. Yeah, I thought it would have been 0.82. It's less than an ounce. It feels like more, but anyways. So that's one thing to show you that I got. And another thing is Toby and family sent this one. It's made out of Stag. It comes, I'm just showing you the whole presentation you get with this. You get a box. You get a little plastic wrap. You get this, I guess it's a wristband or something, you know, a little, it doesn't say diamond. It says Diamoon. Diamoon. A caution. It's going to warn you about all kinds of, hey, knives are sharp. You might hurt yourself. And you better use it safely, because those around you will be glad that you did. A key knife. I don't know. All right, what do we got? Dual personality? All right, let's stop picking on the Chinese. All right, so we got a little foam thing here. Nice little tin here you can use, you know. Now, I looked at these earlier. I looked at the price. Oops, I dropped it. So you already, you know, it doesn't friction fit in there. This is genuine Stag. Now, as a comparison, I have a case. This is not Stag. This is jig bone, but still. And this is Stag. That's why I have these guys out here. These are jokers and Stag. Alright, so, whoops, almost got it confused with this one. A little blank shield here. It's inlaid, it's recessed. The reason why I'm looking at the fit and finish on this one a little bit closer is because these knives are more expensive than your normal knife, you know, Chinese knife. But when you consider the material that's being used, and you compare that to an American, let's see, like a case in Stag like this would be over $100. All right, and I think this one's like 30 something. So, and you know, it's natural material, so it depends on how well they get this flat. This isn't, you know, this is a part that they make optional, as long as your metal is parallel and everything. But you got a little gapping there. It's nothing big, you know, no big deal. A nice non-match strike nail pull. Good lockup on it. Oh yeah, this is not leather. It looks like it, but this is not leather. It's something. Nice, smooth, felt-like lining in here, though. You know, it's not going to scratch up your thing. And you've got a little split ring here that you can open this up. And I guess either replace it or attach it if you want to. I don't know why you would have a... I don't understand. Oh, maybe this goes on a belt. Okay, there we go. Now I'm starting to get it. I'm like, what is all this about? Yeah, I guess this is like a little dangler, but you got to watch out on that because it doesn't fit tight in here at all. This is pretty wide. So yeah, it just slides right out easily, easily. I'd put something else in there, you know, like maybe, I don't know, cardboard or something to line it. Now it'd scratch it then, but still. Yeah, so there's that. All right, let's get back to the main blade. Nice lockup. Nice transition right here. Everything else is smooth. It's just that, like, this one is a little bit lifted up, you know, but everything else is like really nicely, smoothly done. Nothing written on the blade. That's odd. Normally he would say something on your blade, you know, something. Kilroy was here or something. Is that Chinese writing? No, that's just a smear. All right, well, let's look at the little blade, because I don't remember if I measured the regular blade. 1 3/4 inches. Got about a 2 1/8 inch cutting edge with about a 2.5 inch overall blade length there. Nice snap. Blades not even coming close to hitting each other. This one favors this side a little bit, but I don't think it's scratching. No, it's not touching. Fairly clean. I haven't touched this. I haven't put any oil or anything on it. Nice snap on them. Pull is about, oh, it gets strong right there. It starts off at about like a 5 and then gets up at like a 6, 7. This is a lazy half stop. It's not a real half stop. And then smack. Smacks in place real good. Real strong spring on it. I mean, if you hold like this, it's never going to get you. But even then, it's got a very good spring on it. All right. Now, this case right here, this is the, this one was about 80 bucks. And this is the one that has the Canoe, the Native American in the canoe paddling away. He's got all his beaver pelts in there. And you can see cases, they also have Stag material, but look how well. Now I know people will like piss and moan about case and say that they're not good. I'm just saying the ones I've gotten, see, this is a stainless steel liner instead of a brass liner. So case added brass there. But you can see, now this is smooth. I mean, you know, this is just aesthetics really on these knives, you know, because, man, this case feels smooth and it looks like case added a little lacquer or something to there. It just feels different on the case. All right, so how long have I been taking? 13 minutes. I just wanted to show you that I like the canoe pattern. And I have quite a few different canoes. Of course, this is the larger Imperial. Now, anybody gets the impression I was complaining about that, the last one, I understand that these are inexpensive and they've got to save money some way. But they did the same thing on the large canoe. You can see there's no pins in there. So these are just decorative pins. But it looks good. I mean, it looks good. Like I said, I personally would have just left out all these pins. But then I guess it wouldn't look as traditional. Anyways, you got that one. Then you got the Rough Riders. You know, this one's a Stoneworks one. They made a couple of different patterns of this one. One of these has a little turquoise inlay in there, like this, a little diamond shape. This is that one. This one's not that one. Then, of course, the marbles, ram horn. This one has a lighter pull opening up compared to that one we just checked out. Just hiding around here underneath there. And then, of course, this was pretty cool. This is the, what do they call this? Midnight? What did they call this one? I don't remember if this was root beer or desert. I think this is what they called desert swirl, whatever, but it looks like a sandstorm kind of in the desert. I like that one. Of course, this is a Rough Rider one that you can see the tarnishing here because I put the blades in vinegar to test and see if it was really T10. Somebody asked, is it really T10? I go, oh, let me stick a blade in the vinegar. So I only did one blade. Man, this has got a real strong pull on it. Real strong. It goes into the half stop real well. I don't know why we're zoomed up. And then the gold flake one, Strike It Rich, I think is what they call it. Gold, find it, pan it, dig it. And this has got some kind of etch on its side. Strike It Rich. But yeah, those are genuine gold flakes in there. Well, I thought that's pretty cool. I think Case made a pattern like this also once with those kind of covers. All right, we got the Blue Mule. Basically, if you want to try, this is a loose. This is not the Blue Mule. This is a blue one. But this back spring on this one is really weak. And it has a light lockup. Easy push down. So it's got a kind of a weak back spring on it. I like the back spring stronger. But if you hold it like this, right up underneath the Picasso and everything, it's not gonna fold. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna not get cut. But if you're back here, even then, that still protects you. So, personal preference, I like a stronger back spring. All right, this is that Easy Money one that they put out. I think this is the only thing I've got in that pattern. But this is actual shredded U.S. money. I was hoping to see a number in this one and everything. You got a little bit of a something going on there, but you really can't see much spider web type of stuff there, honeycomb, whatever that is. Yeah, it's different. It's something different. And then this one was one that was white bone originally. And I dyed it blue, and then I wanted to see if you can scrape off dye. I need to get some clear coat and put it on there because I like the way this is turned out now. But then I dyed it orange, and with some of the residual blues still being in there and everything, it darkened it out. It really came out very well. So if you ever want to experiment, with dyeing traditional knives, I dropped the whole knife in there. And yeah, if you want to check out somebody that modifies knives and stuff, check out Mr. Barlow. He could also use some more subscribers and stuff. He has a lot of really good content, but he's not afraid to modify his knives. And what I like about that is you can decide for yourself. You don't have to experiment on your own. Do I want to do this? Oh, ow, that one landed so solid it sent a vibe up it hit a nerve or something on my finger. All right, so yeah, this one's pretty cool. I'd say this one's all right. It's a nice addition. The Stag's done fairly well. I think those are real pins. Let's check and see if we see any pins coming through. Oh yeah, see that pin down there? That's what you want to see. If you don't see that, then you know that that's glued on. And glued on is fine, but if you've ever watched Forged in Fire, they have that series comes on over the air on TV on a channel I get here, and it's on all day Friday. From like 12 in the afternoon till 12 midnight. They just run one series after another. And one guy, they had to have pinned on handles and everything. And he got short for time, they're trying to build these knives real quick. And he just used epoxy, 5-minute epoxy, and slapped it on. And he got kicked out of the competition because his knife handles came off. So that's the difference. Glued is okay if you're paying the lowest price for it and everything. And what you're getting. I mean, you know, like you go into it eyes open. But when they just try to simulate it like that, I think that's kind of like deceptive, you know? I mean, why do that? But anyway, there you go. I've rambled on 20 minutes with this one. Wow. So, yeah, I guess I'm making up for lost time. So, there you go. This is a nice little, I don't even know the brand of it, but I'll put it up there. So, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.